Playing solitaire. You can watch me play solitaire.
I got very bored.
I'm playing Drug Dealer Simulator.
Got really bored, so I watched.
Don't say that because I'm streaming, okay? You should know better.
Okay.
Wait, so if I'm streaming on Discord, will it stream on YouTube? One second, I need to
I
change
can't
this
do
up.
nothing, or am I just not seeing? Am I not seeing something, or what? Cause I can't do nothing.
Unlock 4 sales areas to grow your clients. Find a potential client and handle them some free drug samples. Do I have any drugs on me though? Hold tab to show phone. Press tab. I don't have any on me.
Killer simulator.
1 gram. I'll give 1 gram to some random guy.
Wait, you should put Viagra in the drugs.
Are you watching my stream?
I'm gonna restart.
No,
I'm gonna.
Here, I'll start streaming. Where's Discord?
Okay.
There's literally nothing I can do.
Nothing, timing. So I need to go straight and then blah 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 blah. I got this, bro.
John, you should watch both our streams. I need your help.
I don't even know how you could do that. Am I moving?
Don't put them full screen. Just put them right there. Cause I'm not streaming. I'm screen sharing.
Stop right there. He's getting away!
But I'm not a civilizations. Please run.
I have to restart. How do I restart the game?
Jesus Christ, dude. I almost got caught by the cops. That was so close. Oh my god, that was so close. I know if we wait till daytime, the cops will disappear and there'll be less cops. So, what do you guys think? Should I wait till daytime to sell the drugs, or should I just go out and try to risk it?
What's the point of selling during the day? Wouldn't it be better to sell at night in that game?
Well, night takes forever to pass, so... Wait, am I actually streaming? Yeah.
I'm listening to Man of the Year by
Juice WRLD? Yeah, that's a great song. I really like Fighting Demons Wishing Well in Titanic. Jesus Christ, Titanic is awesome.
Did you listen? Did you watch my playlist or did you?
I haven't listened to it lately, but I listened to it a few days ago. Well in Oh god. Yeah, your playlist is getting better as it goes on.
I don't know that many sad songs. But
Well, if that's what you're going for, is a sad playlist, you gotta be with the feeling. So if you're sad, actually sad at the moment, you gotta listen to your playlist and then listen to some songs that you think. You just listen to songs as you're going through and skip the songs you don't care about, obviously. But if a song seems sad to you, just put that on the playlist, and it will come out really good.
what drugs are you selling?
What? What drugs
are
am
you
I selling? I sell everything, to be honest. In this
heard that
game.
you could sell Viagra, or you put
I
Viagra
smell
in people's
meth, let's see. Hit tab to switch modes. Tab. I smell amphetamines, weed, speed, and everything, but I have to get to that level first.
What is speed?
Speed is a different kind of drug. I don't know. I think almost certain that
Speed is
it,
cocaine. It's like artificial.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it just makes you like proactive and makes you want to do things like clean and shit like that. The cops are after me though, 'cause
Pretty
of
much
music,
cocaine.
so I should probably sit in the bathroom.
can you buy firearms in this game?
What'd you say?
Is there firearms in this game?
No, you just have to run from the cops in this game.
Oh,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a pee. Ooh.
I'm gonna watch like. What should I watch?
You can watch me play solitaire.
I'll watch some hentai while I play watch things on
Okay, I'm retarded. Look, there's a queen right here.
Alright, do you have any good websites for hentai?
Anime.tv.
Sure.
Look at that. I almost got the whole thing cleared.
Okay, I am back. 1 second. Put my headset on. Okay. So don't say anything really weird because my chat will hear you. Oh, I have a skill point. Oh, no, the mobile. So, find a potential client map. Cops saw me, so cops are looking for me. Guys, choose. Should I go out the drugs or should I put them away and then get the cops to find me? What do you guys want? Should I let the cops find me without drugs on me and then have them the scale go off, or should I try to find a client? John? Should I find a client to give drugs to, or should I let the cops find me since they're searching for me without drugs on my body? Well, because if the cops find me, then I have one person watching the show. Well, no. They let me restart from the checkpoint I'm at. But if the cops find me, then I go back. But if I don't let the cops find me, they'll be searching for me. And I can sell the drugs peacefully, blah, 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 if they don't catch me. But as soon as they see me in their sight, they're going to chase after me. But if I don't have the warrant on me, they won't chase me.
I think the option one.
Okay. The what way?
Huh?
Which way did you say?
Option number one.
Option number one, which was let the cops find me without drugs?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Let me walk outside without any drugs on me.
Can you tell people raping?
No, sadly you can't. It's Drug Dealer Simulator, which I'm playing.
Not Hopper Simulator. Okay.
Dude, actually, I think I probably sell drugs to them without the cops finding me. Oh, never mind. You're right, John. Thank you,
What do I
John.
do in this situation? Really?
Thank you so much, John.
Suspect on the run!
Oh, he caught me. Oh, well, at least I didn't have any drugs on me. Thank you, John.
Yeah, the bag of cocaine.
Yeah, I did, but I put it into the deposit, so I didn't have it anymore. I put it into my dresser.
I'm gonna do more Kovac. I'm still gonna watch this.
Like I said, Kovacs will help you with your aim, but you need to play the actual game to learn more things about the game. So what do you think you're worse at? Your aim? Or just
I'm shit at tracking.
at what?
Yeah,
Tracking?
Follow your target.
Following your target. So what you're gonna need to do is just learn the actual maps and spawn points are.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. John, can you help me real quick?
Wait, do you think if I'm streaming on Discord, they'll actually
I
see?
haven't played
So, John,
Solitaire in ages. What?
if you're looking at my actual call, at the actual call, I'm just gonna say. So you're saying you're bad at tracking, right?
Yeah.
What you need to do is practice through what, casual? Yeah, casual. You need to play a lot more casual and learn the actual maps itself and see where the spawn points are. Because that'll actually help you in the long term when you're actually playing the game in comp. Because you'll know where the spawn points are. Like, oh, is it downstairs or upstairs? You'll know where the actual spawn points are. You need to learn those. Because if you don't learn those when you're playing defense, you won't be able to find the places, right? So you need to spend your time playing casual and learning where the actual spawn points are, okay?
Alright.
And what, like I said, if you want to be good at a game, you need to spend lots and lots of time into it. And you need to improve once you get to the point, because I spent so many hours into the game called Fortnite, right? Everyone knows the game. That once I was spending so much time to it, I didn't know how to improve, even though I needed improvement. So what I was doing is I was just doing random shit to try to improve. But what you really need to improve is you need to watch your gameplay and realize what you're doing wrong. And once you realize what you're doing wrong, you try to fix it through the more gameplay you play. And that'll help you. That's just a little tip.
How do I record my stuff?
Why is there so much red?
How do you record your stuff? So what kind of graphic card do you have?
1650 Super.
No, but it's an NVIDIA or what?
NVIDIA.
So there's a little setting you could have. I don't know if it's on the game you have, but it's on Fortnite where you can record your gameplay through NVIDIA. But you could either get OBS or the NVIDIA thing, but you can record your gameplay, and then what you watch.
You could use it to
Yeah, what Mars
record
said.
your clips when you die.
But not when you die. You want to watch your entire gameplay so you see what you're doing wrong and right. But you want to watch through your gameplay that you've already played through, right? And you're going to be like, well, I should have done something else in that situation. And you want to try to fix that as you go along and try to switch your situations differently. Okay?
I usually think of it mentally, like what I did wrong mentally, instead
Well,
of watching my own gameplay.
You know what, there's this thing called, I can't remember the name, but it's when you completely let your thoughts loose and you're focused on the game completely.
Free flow?
I don't,
Something like that.
it's flow, yeah, flow. It's called flow. So you completely forget what you're thinking about and you just focus on the game completely. And that's when you're going to do your best. You need to enter flow state, okay? Which, if you don't know what flow state is, you're going to have to do research on it, granted. But you need to do research on flow state first. And then once you reach flow state in your game, that's when you're most advanced in the game. You're going to be the best you are in the game. So you know those moments when you're like just popping off and you're just concentrated in the game, right?
Uh-huh.
That is flow state. You're not thinking about anything else but the game itself, and you're focusing on the game. That is flow state, which you want to enter when you're playing games because it's going to make you the best as you can be. So, and then you're going to need a lot of practice, of course, because if you want to be good at any game, you're going to need practice. Practice makes perfect. But anyways, once you enter flow state and you're pretty good at the game, no one's going to stop you, which flow state is the combination of, you're going to have to watch videos on it like I did, and you're just going to need flow state, and flow state helps you so much, and you're going to need that, which, You know, if you watch videos about it, then you're gonna get. And I see that you're playing Kovacs, which is also gonna help with your aim. But flow state is gonna help you, like your potential that's inside of you. Flow state brings it out, okay? Because you're 100% focused on the game, nothing else. So you're gonna be basically what they do with flow state is you're gonna need concentration on the game. You're gonna need a routine, which I don't do a routine because you know everything that I have to do. But they say that helping your flow state would have to be a routine. So you wake up in the morning, drink a cup of coffee, do your chores, then go play your games, right? And you're gonna have to get in a routine to, if you want really good flow state, and you're gonna have to play your games, right? And flow state can
Yeah,
help
my
you
routine
concentrate on your games fully. And when you're in flow state, you won't notice at the time because you're gonna be playing games to your full ability. But afterwards, you're gonna notice I was in flow state because you've improved your gameplay when you're in flow state. So you're gonna need to be in flow state. In fact, if you don't know about flow state, you're gonna have to look it up and research about it, because flow state is so important to how you play in the game. If you want to be good at R6, you're gonna have to enter flow state no matter what, because flow state makes you concentrated on the game only. And to enter flow state, you're gonna need high gameplay level, and you're also gonna need high skill level. So you're just gonna have to practice and practice and practice till you feel you're as good as your opponents. And then to enter flow state, you're gonna need to be as good as your opponents, just well as the game. I think I uploaded the video on it. But flow state is so important to how you play in games. It is so crazy how important it is, but it's actually really important. 1 second.
Oh, you use
Good,
that
good,
browser.
good.
I have
I use Google, yeah. I should be using Linux because people can't see what I'm doing, but I just like Google. I've learned it since I was little.
Make the whole operating system.
But anyways, you're gonna
I
have
don't
to
know what-
practice and practice and practice. I know many people say that practice is the most important thing in gaming, but actually, you're gonna need practice. I swear to God, there's no way you're gonna be good without practice. And trust me here, if you do not have practice, there is no way in hell you're gonna be good at the game. So just trust me here. You may think, oh well, if I have other tips like I did when I was playing Fortnite, that if you have you don't need to practice, you just need to become good. No.
Look at the chart I put in the Discord chat.
1 second, just listen to me for a second. If you think that you are gonna make it and you just need to practice, many people are like, the way I looked at it is like, I don't need practice. I practiced enough, and I think I just go into lobbies in Fortnite, which I used to play, and just wreck. No. I used to be really good at Fortnite, yes, but more practice makes perfect. Practice, 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 practice. That's what's going to make you one of the best players in the game you want to play. So if you want to play a game like R6, practice, practice, practice. Learn every spot where the bombs are going to be planted, either between all of the spots, and you're just going to need to check, because that's what's going to make you good at the game. And I used to...
tracking has improved over the
Yeah, your
past-
tracking and shooting may have improved, but do you know where every spot where the bomb is going to be planted? No, you probably do not. So you need more practice, more practice, more practice. I used to think, I don't need any more practice. I used to practice all the time. But in reality, I was not that good. I used to be, well, I think I was pretty good. But I would stop practicing on how I was. And before games, I would not practice Kovacs or anything like that. Which, before you play, you should probably be in an hour of Kovacs of gaming. For Fortnite,
That's what I do.
you should be in Kovacs. Yeah, that's a good thing. And before you play any game, you should play Kovacs a little bit. But you also need to learn where the bomb's gonna be if you're playing R6. And everything. So you're gonna just need... I know how it seems like practice makes perfect, that you think any other way, because that's how I thought. Any other way would help you improve. but it did not. Because practice actually does make perfect. And I was just thinking, well, maybe if I did this, it'd make me better. No, it's just practice. You need to play the game lots more. And then what you need to do after you played the game lots more is look at your gameplay. Because I never did that. I never looked at how I played the game and how I messed up. I just played the game. And I messed up. So, can you guys still hear me? Sorry, I dropped my phone. Okay, so once you get in the game and you played, I used to think, I don't need to practice anymore. But what you need to do is watch your gameplay if you have a way to record it. If you don't, you need to think about it and see how you messed up in your gameplay. That is a major, crucial part of becoming great at the game you're playing, is realizing your mistakes. Because everyone makes a mistake in their gameplay. So if you realize, oh, well, I should have peaked there, I should have waited and probably healed myself, then there you go, you should have probably done that. But what you need to realize is, throughout your gameplay, you need to realize your mistakes and what you should have done. You should have done to make yourself better at the gameplay. Because if you're just sitting there playing a game and just playing like I used to never look at my gameplay in Fortnite. Never. I used to just play game after game after game, and I would always be like, why am I not improving? I play so much of this game. I'd never look at my gameplay and see what I've done. Or I would never practice in creative, which would make me better. Which you should. You should all the time practice that shit. Because it is going to make you better at the game no matter what you do. Practicing no matter what you do can make you better. Unless you're practicing the wrong way. Which there's many of YouTube videos to teach you that what you need to be taught about. So your Kovacs training is going great, right? So what you need to do is train on the things that you think you're worst at. So if you're worst at peeking the opponent, then you need to train on your peeking. Have another friend come and help you. If you're worst at knowing where the bomb is going to be planted, have your friend come and teach you and help you learn where the bombs are planted throughout the map. If you're worst at anything, you need to look and think, what am I worst at? Am I worst at where the bomb is going to be planted, where the players are going to be placed? Because there are definitely places in the game you're playing where they're going to be worst and best. So you need to learn... One second. I need to breathe. You need to learn yourself where the places are that are going to help you have an advantage over your opponents. So let's say someone's peeking at a perfect angle, and you peek and you get shoot one shot, and you're like, oh fuck. Well, I didn't think that was going to happen. But then you need to learn from your mistakes from peeking from that area and peek from many other areas. Okay? That's going to help you become better. And someone's playing GTA, and I knew that. Yeah, I know you think this is stupid, but every bit of practice that you learn is going to help you. Okay? So if someone peeks in a different area other than usual, let's say they're peeking from another area that you thought they weren't going to peek from, you need to learn from that and be more precautious as you come up next. Because being more precautious helps you so much. It can help you in many different ways. So let's say you're coming up in an area, you're peeking the normal zones, right? And you're going, and you just walk up the stairs and they shoot you from a spot that no one ever peeked from before. Well, then you need to learn that maybe you aren't fully prepared for this. You need to peek more. No. I know I'm a little drunk, right? And you may not think this is right, but you need to fully have hours upon hours upon hours of practice to become good at the actual game. Practice, I know, I used to think all the time, practice makes perfect. And I was like, oh no, I'm already good at the game. I don't need any more practice. Or I would just get tired of practicing. I would just be like, no, I don't need any more. I just need to play the actual game and learn from experience. Well, no, you need actual practice. I swear to you, swear to God to you, that if you just practice and practice and practice, you'll become good. I know it may, like, I used to think, I don't need any more practice. No way in hell I need practice. I don't need it. I've already practiced enough. But you have not if you are still losing your games and not good enough. You need more practice. Now, what are you gonna say? You were saying something.
My friend, he only trained 1 hour of Kovac, and then he did invitation.
That doesn't matter. See, Kovacs may be. See, Kovacs can help you, yes, but practice. You need many. Like, if Mars is there with you, 1v1 him, and 1v1 him, and 1v1 him, over and over and over. And if he beats you, oh well. Even if he's lagging or he has bad internet, you need to practice, because that stuff will happen in real games or, you know, tournaments. You just need to practice more. So instead of looking at it as, oh, I have bad teammates, or I have this bad, or I have this bad, you need to practice. So, like, if you have bad teammates and they'll die first, blah 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 blah. I'll fix it. 1 second. Can you hear me? Hello? Fuck.
Problems? You bring her back to me.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to say, like, I swear to God on my life that you may think you have enough practice in the game, but you do not. How do you think the pros make it? Like, I know. I used to think all of the time, like, listen to me, all of the time, that I've had enough practice, that practice is boring, but if you want to be good at a game, you're gonna need practice. It's not if, but, or how. You're going to need practice. And there's no way you could solve that other than practicing. You may think I'm drunk now, but I swear to God, I swear to God, if you practice and practice and practice with your friend, you are going to become a better player, no matter what. They say practice makes perfect, but even if you practice wrong, and you do things wrong in your practice, you are going to become better, because you learn from your mistakes, okay? And I don't want you to think anything about me. You can think I'm dumb or whatever you want while I'm drunk. But practice, actual practice, learning with your friends what you have done wrong, going through your clips that you have played will make you infinitely better. Infinitely. I know how you made it to Copper 2, but going through your gameplay and realizing, oh, I did that wrong, or I shouldn't have peeked there, I should have waited and healed myself. Well, that is going to make you infinitely times better. Waiting for your opponents to peek first instantly is going to make you better. And what you should do, I know I am drunk and you guys think I'm stupid. Most likely, I don't know. But it will make you better if you just watch your gameplay and realize what mistakes you have made during your gameplay. Even if you think it's not a mistake, you should always look. See, you said how your aim was a lot better, right?
Yeah.
Well, your aim may be better, but it's probably mistakes you're making in the game that you don't realize. So you're going to have to watch over your gameplay. So probably record your gameplay and stop recording and watch through what you've done. And you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have peeked there, blah, 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 blah. Or I probably have shot of not moving in that position, because that position is not great for me to move into. Okay. That is going to make you a better person in the game you're playing. And I used to think, I've had enough practice. Because I used to play Fortnite 24/7, right? Like I told you. I used to just play the game. blah 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 blah. But I always thought I had enough practice, but I never really realized that, because I used to practice all the time, but I've never realized having enough practice is 100% becoming a pro at the game. You need practice, 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 practice. Even if it's boring, you need practice, practice, practice. Get friends in there to practice with you, because you know where the bomb is going to be set, blah, 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 blah. You're playing R6, but I used to play Fortnite, and I just stopped practicing.
One thing that I need help in game is like callouts. Like,
Okay, then get Mars in there, and he'll help you teach you. Right, Mom?
Yeah.
So you have friends that will teach you. You just need to learn that the call outs, right? You said you need help in call outs. You probably need a little bit more help in other situations like peeking. Like, you know when you're low health, right?
Yeah.
You probably need a little, I don't know this for sure, but you probably need a help when learning how to peek when you're lower health, blah, 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 blah. There's tons of things. You just need to look through your gameplay. Very analyze it. You need to analyze your gameplay to the supreme. So record your gameplay by OBS or whatever you want to record it by. You need to slowly watch your gameplay over and over, and then you need to realize what mistakes you are making through your gameplay. And then you're making dumb mistakes, and you'll fix them throughout the way you're playing. I swear to God, this may seem like it's not going to help, like I thought. That, oh no, I don't need any. 1 second. I always thought when I was playing Fortnite that I don't need any help. I'm already good enough. And that I always die, and I was like, why am I dying? I'm good at this game, but I don't understand why I'm dying. Is it because you're not putting enough practice into the game? I used to despise practicing. I hated it. Hated it so much when I'd build for like 15 to 20 minutes, and I was like, ugh, this is gross. I'm not going to do it anymore. And I finally realized that even though I hate practicing, it makes you better at the game. So like, you played Fortnite before, right, John?
But I'm not good at it.
Yeah, you may not be good at the game, but I used to be pretty good at the game in season like 3 and 4. I used to be killer at the game, right? But I never practiced. And so I may have been good at that point of the game, but as the scenes
How did you get so good at
practice,
Like,
go into games, like casual games, like, you know, on Rainbow, and I used to just play, and I would be like, well, fuck, I got destroyed by this one kid, but the reason why he's winning is because he's doing this different strategy. So I try the kid's strategy, and I become better. Okay, I would learn how the kid is playing. What you need to do in R6 is learn. Like, I swear to God, I used to think practice never helped. I used to be like, well, I practice enough, so I'm good enough at the game. But I swear, if there's one thing you take off this talk I've told you, practice. Practice. I swear to you. If you practice, it is going to make you better. I used to think all of the time that I didn't need practice. I didn't need to do that. And then I just got worse and worse at the game until I started playing Fortnite recently again. And I was like, I'm getting worse at this game. It's because there are new things that are happening. Like, you know how different building types. Fortnite is a very strategic game. The only way you're going to be good at the game is being strategic. Well, I just stopped and complete. And I think, oh, my building's good enough. I'm doing everything perfect enough that I should be okay at the game. Well, no. I was doing things wrong no matter what you say. I was not good at the game because I was not practicing enough. And I just want to I don't want to emphasize this enough, and I don't want to emphasize it too little. But practice. Continuous practice on your aiming. If you say your aiming's good enough, then it's good enough, okay? You just need to practice on other aspects of the game, like when to peek, what positions to hold, all of that. You need to be in actual experiences that teach you that. So if you want to play 1v1s with players, right? You need to be with players that will teach you. So if someone's better than you, like Mars, if he's better than you need to play 1v1s with Mars. And then once you realize, oh, well, Mars quick peeked me there, and he shot me once and he killed me. Well, then I should learn that Mars is expecting me to peek there early. So learn different positions and different spots. And you may think I'm speaking gibberish because I'm drunk, but actually, I swear to God, if you want to be actually good at a game, you need practice. And I put over 21 days in Fortnite. 21, you know how many days that is? That's fucking forever in that game. But I got to a point where I wouldn't improve anymore. And the reason is because I would stop. As soon as I got to the point where I think I was good, I would just be like, oh, I'm good enough. It's the only reason why he killed me was because, you know, he got lucky. No, it's not luck. It's because he practiced more than me. And I swear to you, I swear to God, if you want to be good at Rainbow, you need to practice so much. I swear to God, if this is one thing you take from this situation that I'm telling you about while I'm drunk, is you need practice among practice. And practice. You may think, oh, well, my aiming's good, but you need to look at other aspects where you're bad at, like when you're peeking, or where you're setting yourself up at, or where you think you are, and waiting, and patience. You know how patience is a virtue? You need to learn, and learn from your mistakes. So I swear to God, if you record your gameplay, if you record your gameplay and realize the mistakes you are making, you could adjust them in your gameplay. And I know that you're never going to be perfect at the game, but it is definitely going to improve how you play. If you just record and you realize what you're doing is wrong, like, oh, I peaked when I was like 30 health. That's not going to help you. That is going to make you worse at the game. So you need to help yourself learn how to play the game. I don't think I could say any more else, and I'm not going to ramble 100 times more about how you're going to be good at the game other than practice and learning what you've done wrong. Because I'm going to say this last thing before I stop rambling, and this is one thing you need to listen to. I used to play Fortnite, 24/7. I've said this a billion times, but I used to play all of the time. And I would go into 15 to 20 minutes of creator mode, and I would think, oh, I'm ready to play games. But I never really practiced the game. And I see you're playing games right now, and you're doing okay. Right? And I used to play Fortnite for 21...
So when I'm in...
Yes, but that's not the only thing you need to learn. You need to record your gameplay and learn what you're doing wrong. Because that's what the pros do. They play continuously, record their gameplay, and they look through their gameplay and they're like, well, I should have peaked there. Even if it was a good play and they did something good, they should learn from their good play. Oh my God, my English. Their good play and their bad play that they are doing something that they shouldn't have or should have done. It's just how it should be. So you need to record your gameplay no matter what. OBS, fucking NVIDIA graphics card, they record your good game clips. And you just need to look through it and see if you've done the right thing or the wrong thing. And I know I've said this a billion cajillion times before. You may think it's getting annoying, but you absolutely, I swear to God, if you just look through your gameplay and see what you've been doing wrong, you're gonna improve no matter what. And if that's one thing you take from this drunk talk, I swear to God, you're gonna be better at the game. So if you just look through your gameplay, I know it sounds silly. I swear to God, I might even cry because I didn't even take it up before. I just think, oh, blah, 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 blah. I think I know everything. You may think you know everything, but I swear to God, if you take anything from this gameplay, you just need to look through your mistakes and realize what mistakes you're making. I swear to you. I swear to you that you are going to improve. Realize your mistakes. Realize them. You become better at the game. Now you have anything to say?
Thank you. I don't have anything to say. I will take your advice.
Well, some people say that, but you need to, if you want to become actually good at a game, I'm just going to say this last thing. If you want to become actually good at a game, practice. You know how the pros say practice make perfect? Well, I used to think that wasn't useful. Some practice I used to do. I was saying, oh well, if I practice a little bit, then I'll be good at the game. You know, by practice.
That's incorrect.
Yes, it is incorrect. You may think I'm maybe the truth or it may not be the truth. But I used to practice little bits at a time. And I'd say, well, this is what I'm doing wrong, and I need to change that. But I'd never change my thoughts in Fortnite, right? And so, I would do it, and then I would get fucking killed, and I was like, well, the reason why I'm dying is because of chance or luck. And, oh, you're so lucky that you killed me. No, it's because they're a better player than me. And I would never admit it. Would the greatest part of you changing yourself is that you would realize the mistakes you made. So I never did.
Alright.
And I know you may say, alright. But I swear to God, if you realize the actual mistakes you're making, you'll become infinitely times better at the game you're playing. And even then, when you're way better at the game you're playing, there are going to be people that just absolutely destroy you. And you need to realize, you need to watch videos, tons of videos. I used to do it all the time. Why am I bad at Fortnite? Watch tons of videos. And then the videos would tell you something, and it would be like, oh yeah, I'll apply that to my gameplay. I'll apply it to my gameplay and still be bad. It's because I'm missing another element to my gameplay. I know. I swear to God, I'm drunk, right? I swear to you. I swear to God. If I know I can't say this enough, but I'm being true to my heart. If you want to be good at a game, you have to realize your own mistakes. And I can't say this enough. If you don't listen to this one thing, and you don't realize your mistakes, you're never going to be good at a game. I swear to you, you'll never be good if you don't realize your own mistakes. That's how pros make it. They realize their own mistakes that they have done through gameplays. Even if you get like in Fortnite, even if you win the game, they go through I swear to you, I'm not lying. The pros will go through their gameplay and realize what they have done through their gameplay that was mistakes. Even though, let's say you get an ace, right? They'll go through their gameplays and realize if they peaked wrong or anything. And I never used to do that. I used to just play the games to have fun, even though I wish I was better than everyone. And I used to be like, why am I not better than everyone? I swear to God. I swear. If you just look through your gameplay, even if it's like the greatest gameplay you've ever had, and realize your small mistakes, you will become better. I'm not lying to you. And I'll check on you in a couple weeks, or maybe days, and see how you're doing. But if you just record your gameplay, see what you're doing wrong, even if it's smallest thing, you can become like Buddha of these Fortnite community. You know who that is? Guy who won the championship. I don't know his real name because I don't want to fucking say it.
No.
Well, he won the championship. You want to know how he became good? Through practice and realizing his mistakes. And a lot of YouTubers said this to me before. And I used to say, oh, well, I don't want to practice anymore. I practice enough. But not enough practice is perfect. I know you guys may think, like, I am drunk to supreme. That I'm just spewing things out, and you may think I'm stupid. But I swear to you, out of my heart, I am dead serious, out of my actual heart, that if you practice these things, you will become good. And I am not good enough to practice this. So I'm not going to say it out of my heart. But I hope you guys learn that one thing from me. That if you actually put time into it and learn what you have done wrong, you will become good. And I'll be back because I'm going to go grab something. But just learn that. Because I know how you guys kind of are through my heart. Because I used to be like, I don't need more practice. I don't need it. Because I've done enough. But you've never done enough practice. Never, never, never. It may become boring. But I swear to God, if you just practice more and realize your mistakes, you'll become infinitely times better. And many people don't listen to me. And I didn't even listen to myself when it first came. But I finally did it. And I finally started becoming better at the game. And I started getting more wins and more wins. But then I stopped again. And I started to realize, I'm going to go grab a drink again. But if there's anything I want you to take from this talk I've told you, is that you may think I'm stupid because I'm drunk and everything. But what I used to think is, oh yeah, I know that he's doing it right. Even though, it's because eventually I started to realize that what I was saying was right, but I just wouldn't put time in. I would not put time in. So, you said how you want to be good at Rainbow, right? I swear to you, you'll become a better player at Rainbow if you realize your problems and mistakes through your gameplays and improve upon them. I swear to God. You just need to put time into it. I know that may not seem like, oh, that's an instant way to become better at the game, but it'll make you better, okay?
I put lots of time into this game and I still need improvement.
Yes, everyone does. Even the pros that play the game needs improvements. And that's how they become pros, is they watch your game, every little bit of your gameplay. Like, if you peek and kill someone, they even look upon that and see if they can make it better. I'm telling you. I know I'm maybe drunk and everything, but if you take one thing from me, it is that you could always improve upon anything you do. If you kill someone perfectly, it's not perfect, okay? Even the pros know that they're doing something wrong when they peek and kill someone, and that's how they become better. They're like, oh, well, I shouldn't have peeked that second because I was low. Like, you'll see many pros, they'll peek, kill someone, and they're like, and then in the gameplay you think, oh wow, that was smooth. But they've definitely done something wrong doing that. And I know I've said this a billion, cajillion times, but if you want to become better at a video game, you have to practice. And I know to God that you may think, oh, he's drunk, or I know that you need to do that, but I'm not going to do it. It's not going to make you better, so you might as well not complain. Because many people complain about them not being as good as they want to be, but they never practice.
Because that's their problem.
Yes. So I've talked to you so long about this, and you don't do anything about it, that's your fault. You need to learn that. So I may have told you all this stuff, and you may practice a few times, but you have not practiced enough if you're still being constantly killed. So you need to think when you're, well, actually, if you're in flow state, I don't know if you could tell when you're in flow state, but 1 second. Flow state. You know what flow state is, right? I don't think I need to explain that, but if you don't. What?
I do.
Well, yeah. So since you do, flow state helps many people. Because they are fully, all of their concentration is onto the game. And so they're sitting there, playing the game, and then they, get an ace or whatever. And they make a magnificent play. But there's always something they could have done better. Always, no matter you do something. I know I'm drunk, but I know if there's something you want to get better at, you can always improve, no matter the situation. There's always room for improvement. And I used to think all of the time that, well, I don't need to do that, blah, 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 blah. I'm already good enough. I just need little things to improve my things. Like in Fortnite, oh, well, I just need to improve my, awareness, or I need to improve my, circle function. Like, the circle would close in, I was always be like, well, I need to improve my circle and learn where the circle is going to be, and I'll be better at the game. But what I'd never do is go back to the basics of the game and learn how to be better. And that's what made me worse at the game, is I'll never do that. And because I think you're kind of like me, I'm just gonna say this. I used to be really okay at Rainbow, okay? But I would never learn off of my mistakes, or Fortnite. I used to do the exact same thing. I would never learn off of my mistakes. And that's what made me bad at the game. Because I would never learn what I'm doing. I'd be like, I would do it, the wrong thing, and I would just throw it away and be like, oh, well, I only did that because I thought it would help. It's not because I'm bad at the game. No. I swear to him that if you slowly improve yourself and learn what you're doing wrong, you're gonna improve no matter what. No matter. You go to Copper 2, like you said, you're in Copper 2. Even if it takes years, you're gonna become better. If you want to learn quicker, if you don't quickly learn, it'll take time. But eventually, you're gonna learn what you're doing is wrong. Like, I swear to God, I put 22 days into Fortnite. It came to a point where I wouldn't learn anymore. And I used to think, oh, they're the same skill as me. It's only because I'm not good. Or it's only because luck, right? I used to think it was pure luck that they beat me. No, it's because they put more time, more effort into the game. And I don't have that time because I have plenty of things I to do. I'm being nagged by my family to do other things. I've never put time into the game. I would just think, oh, it's luck, it's luck, it's luck. I'd tell myself that, and I tricked myself into saying, it's just luck that they're beating me. No, it's pure practice that they're beating me. If I want to become the best, I'd practice. So what you need to think is, are you doing this for a fun thing? 1 second. Are you doing this for a fun thing? Or are you doing this because you actually want to do it? Because once you cross the line into saying you're going to become a pro, it may be fun once you get there, but the long journey that you take, it is not going to be fun at all. You're going to need to practice. And I don't know how many times I could say that, but I used to think all of the time. I know I've probably said this a couple times before. I was saying, practice. I practiced enough. I don't need any more practice. But I needed more practice with building, with editing, with my aim. I needed all of that for Fortnite. My aim was okay. My editing, okay. And then what I realized was, well, when I got into crucial situations, like in Fortnite, 10 people left, I used to choke so hard. But then I realized, the only reason why I was choking is because I was making myself think it was hard, and myself was thinking hard breathing because it's a hard, we might win, and it's a very delicate position. You just need more practice in those situations. And I used to not listen to anyone. I used to watch YouTube videos and disregard what they were saying. Because I thought I knew, but I didn't. I swear to you,
Alright,
John.
I
swear to God. You just need more practice. Hours upon hours a day of practice. If you want to be good at something. And there's nothing more that'll make you better other than practice.
Alright.
And then what were you saying, gonna say?
I got my thing set up so I could record. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hop
record your
into-
gameplay when you're playing, and then you'll realize eventually what you're doing wrong. So you may not realize it at the part you're at, and you're like, oh, that was perfect. But later on, once you learned more, you realize, oh, I did that wrong. I shouldn't have peeked there. Should have waited, or I should have peeked then instead of waiting. Rainbow Six is a very tactical game. That's what you need to learn. And our Mars, are you still there, or Lorenzo?
Yeah, I'm just messing around in GTA.
You're on GTA? Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of games, I'm gonna see how many viewers I have. I don't think I have any.
I'm on a skate park and I'm just driving around and breaking cop cars and
Jesus
shit.
Christ. I'm gonna go take a pee and see who is outside my door. But if there's anything I want you to learn,
Damn
John,
it, my R6 crashed. Damn it.
just reload it. I want to learn anything. I swear to God. I know I'm just like you. And I used to think I am not making any problems. I don't know how I'm going on. You need to. I swear to God. If you want to be good at the game, don't be like me. Because I used to think I knew everything. You do not know everything, John. I think I am perfect on how I'm doing things. But I'm far from it. Okay, so if you want to be good at a game, you need practice over practice. You need to find friends to practice with you. And I'm just gonna say this. Okay. Even if you win a game, you need to look for your flaws, okay? Through your friends that you play with and everything. And I used to think, fuck practice, you know? I've had enough of it. But that's how the pros make it, is they spend their entire lives playing the game that they like. You could look through it. Fucking, there's this guy, Demetrius. He's good at the game. He spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours practicing how to snipe. And finally he's become good at the game, and he makes videos about it. You just need to practice. And I know that you think I'm just a drunk piece of shit right now. But if there's one thing that you learn, because I know you're kind of like me, that you spend, oh, he's drunk, he doesn't know anything he's talking about right now. But I swear to God, there's one thing you need to learn from this. Is practice. And learn your mistakes from recording it. Like, I know I'm drunk and everything, but I know what I'm talking about when I'm drunk. Like this, okay? You just need more practice. And once you learn and you become a comp player and everything, you start playing comp and it gets better. Even when you're doing an excellent job and you're just destroying everyone, there's some mistakes that you're making. Even though you are destroying people, there are some mistakes you're making. I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna stop at that, because if you don't understand by now that you're making mistakes no matter what, then I can't help you. Because I've been trying to help you, and if you can't understand that no matter if you're doing a very good job, you are making mistakes no matter what, then I can't help you. And I'm gonna start playing some drug dealer simulator.
Alright, thank you for helping.
You're welcome.
I'll
And-
take it into.
I used to think my dad was super drunk and just lying about everything, but my dad was 100% right. Throughout all the times most of the times. And I used to think that, no, it's not real. But
Alright.
it just takes practice, and you'll learn it. You'll finally learn after a while that you'll think it's right.
How do I record? Do I record silently?
Well, do you have
Or-
NVIDIA?
I have OBS and I have it in video graphics.
Well, you just go on OBS and then you click start recording, and even if it's bad quality, you could learn from what you're doing. I'll be right back because I gotta use the bathroom and get another beer, but
Alright, well, I'm gonna start with, hey Mars.
where'd my cat go? Fucking poof, disappeared.
Shit.
Why is that gonna take? Should take an hour to down 30 megabytes. Can't all this shit.
Jesus Christ, my computer's dying, I think. I don't have any drugs on me, which is sad. Where I set them. Did I get called from on accident? Jesus Christ. Are you guys there? You guys there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I was just making sure. Yeah, so you want to record your gameplay and then look through it. And even if you think it's not a mistake you made, you want to watch YouTube videos because YouTube videos actually help. I used to think, oh, fuck that. I already know that I'm good at the game, but I'm not. Where's my...
What? You're joking! You're downloading in the background that it's doing that!
Sorry, I dropped my phone. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure because I didn't want to... What the fuck? I hear someone closing my fucking door.